We are under the lights this evening as we get you set for another edition of Baseball on the Show. Charlie Morton, a right-hander from the Garden State of New Jersey, gets the ball here. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a fun one to watch. This guy's been around the block for a while, but he's having a rock-solid season with a real good ERA. It'll be really interesting to see how he attacks his opposing lineup.
Curveball, swing and a miss, and he's behind in the count 0-2. Fastball just off the inside corner. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. As usual, no surprise, 72 degrees, the game time temperature here inside Tropicana Field. Still 2-2. And now pitch on the way. Hit hard on the ground to the right. Reined in. Oh, but a poor feed to the pitcher, and they won't get the out at first.
Well, if you're superstitious and believe in omens, this is really a bad sign. First hitter of the game, first chance to set the tone, and he sails the throw. We'll see if that was a fluke or the beginning of a trend.
In prior outings against Charlie Morton, he's only 2 for 10. He also has 1 home run. Now the 2-0. 3-0 now.
Wow, this is the kind of count you'd like to get your superstar hitters in, right? 3-0. You can bet he has the green light on this pitch.
The 3-1 pitch. And it's fouled away. And a big cut at the breaking ball, but he comes up empty, and that's the first out.
That was some nice execution on that pitch. Spotted it nicely down around the bottom of the zone. And when you do that, especially with 2 strikes, not a lot of guys are going to hurt you. You're going to get a lot of ground balls and swings and misses down there.
Well behind that fastball. It's a swinging strike.
I think it's safe to say he wasn't ready for the fastball.
Wow, was he behind that fastball. Great job on the mound using the curveball to set up the heater.
And they could go either way now, I suppose.
Got him to miss the breaking ball there. Michael Brantley is the second out of the opening frame. 1 ball, no strikes to count. Fastball, and ooh, that ran in and drilled him. Stepping in, Yuli Gurriel. Great chance to drive in a run here in the early going. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. The 0-1 offering. And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2.
Let's get it going.
Got him looking, and that'll do it. The inning is over. Justin Verlander will be on the mound for the Stros. Dan Plesac, what do you got?
Hey, Matty V, this ought to be a lot of fun. This guy won the Cy Young Award last year in the AL, so he knows how to pitch. And one of the things he does effectively, he attacks the strike zone. And if he does that, he should be fun to watch in this one.
Liner into right center. That's a base hit. He takes the turn and heads for second. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You could tell he was thinking fastball all the way here, and that's exactly what he got. He was able to get the bat head out front and pull it into the gap into right center. Now they're set up pretty nicely for a good inning after that leadoff double.
Throw goes over to third, and he'll be tagged out at third base on a heady play. Digging in now, Yandy Diaz.
The third baseman, Yandy Diaz.
First pitch coming, here it is. Rolled slowly down the third baseline. Bregman has it. Altuve for 1. Return throw is in time. How about that? They do turn 2, and it gets him out. Next. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. And he waves at a curveball there. No balls and a strike.
Now you could tell right there that curveball had some serious depth to it. That's what separates the good ones from the bad ones. That nasty spin rate, get that downward action. You even get a star player like this swinging at something in the dirt.
Coming to the plate now, Carlos Correa, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Hit sharply on the ground. He's got it. And he'll whip this one over to first, and he gets his man for the second out. So stepping in, Kyle Tucker. He'll work on keeping this top of the second alive. And he gets ahead here with the fastball, strike one.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. And a fastball called strike three, and the side is retired. Last half of the second set to go. And here comes the first baseman, Ji-Man Choi. High pop-up. Bregman is calling for it. And that's the first out of the inning. Now at the plate, Hunter Renfroe. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Checks his swing, but this pitch is right there for strike one. Bottom of the second here with no score. Oh, and it looks like a visit to the video room may be in order after that hack. It's 0-2 now.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
The next 0-2. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that nearly broke our scoreless tie. Instead, it's a foul ball. Line toward the alley in left center. Springer is there to take it, and that's the second out of the inning. So bases are empty here with two gone. And up next will be the right-handed hitting Jose Martinez. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Springer giving chase. He's got it. A great running play, and that'll retire the. So striding in, Martin Maldonado, as we are all set to begin the third inning in this one. First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. Here's a fastball that crowds him a bit, and it's 1-1.
Play ball. Play ball.
Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and stepping up as the shortstop, Willie Adames. Back to work now is Verlander, as the first pitch of the inning is swung on and missed for strike one. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Springer on the run, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out. So the bases are empty with one man gone, and that means Kevin Kiermaier will hit next. This is pulled into right, but he'll barely have to move out there in right as he hauls this one in for the second out. So bases are empty here with two gone, and that'll bring up the catcher Mike Zunino. A bouncer to the left side. On to the first baseman Gurriel, and that will end the inning. Ready to go in the bottom of the fourth, and digging in is the outfielder Austin Meadows.
This game's rolling right on.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one without a doubt is gone.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number one, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that. Brantley
has to run a ways before he gets there in time to record the out. How about that? Digging in to try it again, Yandy Diaz. First pitch on its way from Verlander. Well out in front of the breaking ball there for a strike.
Not shocked by their aggressive nature at the plate today, but they got to change their MO if they're going to compete in this one.
Hit high and deep out to left field. And goodbye. This one ain't coming back.
Another excellent swing right there. That's multiple home runs in the same inning. Watch yourself. You're missing over the heart of the plate.
Ji-Man Choi the next to hit as he rips it on the ground to second. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now batting, right fielder.
At the plate, Hunter Renfroe hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, Matty, it's always a little frustrating when you square one up. You hit a solid line drive like he did.
And the throw to first is there. The inning is over. Leading off. Bottom of the inning now, and striding forward the designated hitter, Jose Martinez.
Designated hitter.
Now a drive out to left center field. He's around first, heading for 2. And the Rays strike quickly here in the inning. It's a leadoff double.
As a hitter, the only feeling better than hitting a bomb is driving one into the gap like that. He hustled out of the box knowing he was guaranteed a double, but I think he had thoughts of maybe a triple if the outfielder hadn't gotten it back in right away.
Yeah, there really wasn't any question about that one going for extra bases off the bat. Catch made in straightaway center as the runner tags from second. And he'll get into third here on the fly out, so he's 90 feet away here with one gone.
Center fielder, Kevin.
Standing in, Kevin Kiermaier hit it hard but lined out in his first at-bat. Rolled slowly down the first baseline. Martinez takes his lead at third with one away. Pulled high in the air out to right field. Catch is made here in right, and here comes the runner from third. And add a run on the sacrifice fly as that'll make this a 3-1 game. Stepping in, Mike Zunino. Bases empty and 2 gone following the sacrifice fly. And that's down into left center for a base hit. He's through first and hustling for second. And he will pull into second with a 2-out double.
That's what happens when a slider doesn't do what you want it to do. That was just one of those cement mixers, kind of just spinning but doing nothing. Nice job of punishing that pitch and picking up 2 bags on one swing.
There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. See you later. Over the wall, a home run. Ball's jumping in this one. That's the 4th to leave the yard so far.
Matty V, this is just one of those days where the ball seems to be flying, D-Row. The hitter's on point. The pitchers aren't making very good pitches.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. It's all about executing pitches, and they're not doing it today. They're leaving a lot of balls over the heart of the plate, and this offense, both offenses are taking advantage.
Now here comes the Houston manager out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's going to motion for the bullpen. That'll end the evening for Justin Verlander. And here's a ball hit in the air, but no chance to run it down. It's a foul ball. 1 for 2 in the ball game thus far. Ready with the 0-1. Hit on the ground out to short. That's through, and he's now 2 for 3 in this one.
He looked a little bit out in front right there, but he's able to pull that ground ball through the hole for a single.
Digging in once again, Ji-Man Choi. 3 across so far in the inning, and another 2 out there on base.
Yeah, Matt, and this inning's really starting to get away from him on the defense.
And the throw is in time to get him to retire the side. So they strike for 3 runs on 5 hits. No. And that'll bring up the former first. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Hunter Renfroe 0 for 2 on his line thus far.
The right fielder, Hunter Renfroe.
Outfield shaded a bit to left center, the first pitch. And right into the shift. But this is foul for the first strike. Another one fouled off, and he's quickly behind 0-2. 0-2 count, and the pitch. A swing and a shot hit down the corner. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. Renfroe leads the yard with a solo shot, and it's now a 6-1 ball game. At the plate now, Jose Martinez. And there's a line drive, base hit to left field. Not in time, and he's in there with a double.
You never want to beat a pitcher that breaks a guy out of a slump, but this guy was too good. You knew it was a matter of time before he started barreling baseballs. That gives him a multi-hit game, and I'm sure he's feeling good about it.
Standing in now, Willie Adames. There is Altuve, and that's out number 1.
Now batting.
So here's Kevin Kiermaier. It was an RBI sac fly for him last time through.
Yeah, and what do you know, Matty? Situation presents itself again. Don't try and do too much. Look for something elevated and drive it into the outfield.
The 0-1 on its way. And he gets it down, but it's going to be a foul ball. Couldn't steer it fair. From the belt, kicks and deals. And they roll the dice with the squeeze, and he gets it down. And they can't even get one on the play as the squeeze works to perfection that time.
Boy, D-Row, talk about drawing up the squeeze play to perfection. It can't be done any better than what we just saw.
Yeah, right there. You're on an island as a third baseman, first baseman, even the pitcher. When it's executed to perfection, you either put it in your pocket or get the out at first.
And again, a throw. Here now is Mike Zunino. Runners going. Strike taken, the throw. He's in there easily as the throw bounces on the way down.
Well, they threw over there multiple times thinking he was going to try to swipe that bag, so they were onto him, but he just waited it out and took off when he had the chance. Nice job of base running there.
Hit high and deep out to left center field. Springer looking up. Gone! Framber Valdez gets the call to pitch here, and he'll try to sort this mess out. He's going to try to at least eat a couple of innings for his guys. Stepping in now, Austin Meadows. Swing, and oh my, hit him with the high. Gone. Back-to-back jacks on back-to-back pitches.
Well, if you would have told him when he woke up this morning that he was going to hit 3 home runs tonight, he would have thought he was dreaming. Well, it's a dream night, but he's wide awake.
Into the box, Brandon Lau. Uriel picks it up, and he'll step on first for the out. 3 unassisted.
Now batting.
Now to the plate, Yandy Diaz. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. Line drive, and that's a base hit into center field. So that knock keeps the bottom of the 6th inning hot.
Yeah, that hard hit single right there. That's clean. 3 for 4. He's looking locked in.
The first baseman, G-Man Choi.
In now, G-Man Choi. As he connects on the first pitch with a fly ball to center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. 9 men come to the plate, however, 5 of them score.
Leading off.
Play ball.
Last half of the 7th here, and that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfroe.
The last at bat, Matty V, we heard this guy's a good fastball hitter. He got a fastball and didn't miss it. We'll see if they pitch him a little bit differently this time and mix in some off-speed pitches.
Now batting, the designated hitter.
Ready once again, Jose Martinez. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. Ground ball sent back up the middle and into center field as he's aboard with a 1-out single.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
And that gets through for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, guys, I like the execution by the batter there. He got a hanger in the middle of the plate. He could have come unglued, but he didn't. He stayed focused and drove a line drive base hit.
At the plate, Kevin Kiermaier. And he puts it on the ground to second. And that's through into center field. Base hit.
Well, this looked like it could have been a quick inning, get the first out, and then boom, 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 3 singles. All of a sudden, they're loaded with 1 out.
Yeah, this is execution at its best right here. 1 out. He's still got double play in order. If he can make a pitch, he can...
Oh, and he has some trouble with it. Altuve for 1. Over to Gurriel for an inning-ending double play.
Play ball.
Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Austin Meadows.
Talk about having a game of a lifetime. In his last at bat, he hit his 3rd home run of the game. You know, walking up to the plate right now, he's thinking about hitting number 4.
Oh, forget about this one. Baba Booey. And gone. An absolute bomb.
Well, there are good days, and then there are great days. When you hit 4 home runs in a game, I think you can say that's a great game. This has been incredible to watch.
Altuve has it. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out. Not particularly graceful there, and as a result... Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. A bouncer to the left side. And there's 1 down now. Stepping up to the plate, Ji-Man Choi. It was a flyout for him in his last trip. First offering on its way. Oh, and he hammers it to deep right field. And this ball is gone. No chance to make a play on that one. Chris Davinsky comes on to pitch now, hoping for better results than the other arms that they've run out there in this one. At the plate now, Hunter Renfroe. Now this one is blasted to left field, and there's no doubt about it. Back-to-back jacks. So now to the plate, Jose Martinez. And on the first pitch, he hits it in the air to right. Tucker is there, 2 down.
The batter, number 1.
Now at the plate, Willie Adames. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat. First pitch coming, here it is. Oh, now here's a drive out to the alley. Around first, he's digging for second. And he'll coast into second here with a 2-out double.
As we take a look at the replay here, you can see that it was a hanging changeup. Nice job of staying back on it, and he's able to tattoo it for a double. And you know, if that pitch would have supplied more velocity, it might have been out of here. He hit it right on the screws.
From the stretch. Hit in the air out to center field. Springer has a read on it, and that ends the inning. In now, Yorgan Alvarez.
Leading off.
Play ball.
Striding in, Kyle Tucker. So far, 2 for 3 in this one.
The right fielder, Kyle
Fouled off.
Tucker.
The windup and the 0-1. Not the largest crowd ever, but they're on their feet. Struck him out. Houston, good night.
Well, that wasn't exactly a nail-biter, but it's always nice when you can get an offensive explosion like that and save your closer for another day. A comfortable victory.
14-2, the final score in this one. Tampa Bay bring the heavy lumber in this one with 9 home runs. Charlie Morton is credited with the win. So that just about does it for Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, and our entire crew. I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more, make your way over to theshownation.com.
These are
It's time for Dodger baseball once again as the boys. Welcome to those of you just joining us. We're in the 6th inning, nobody out. So the batting order turns over now and set to go. Brandon Crawford popped him up. Muncy is over and he puts it away for the first out. In is the third baseman Evan Longoria. He came across to score after doubling in his last at bat. And this pitch is right down the middle, strike one. And Longoria swings right through that one as he's behind 0-2 now.
That's an awesome 12-6 hook right there. Look at the depth, spin rate, nasty downward tilt on that pitch.
And he'll stay with it to put it away as they get their man here for the second out.
The first baseman, number 9.
Here's the first baseman, Brandon Bell. It's been an 0-for-2 effort for him to this point. And he just keeps rolling along as he starts another batter out with strike one. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
His command has been outstanding so far, hitting nearly all of his spots, and that's been a big factor why he's been so successful up to this point.
A ball and 2 strikes now.
That turns out to be a good take on that front door breaking ball, but you have to wonder if that pitch buckled him at all. That was really close to clipping the inside corner.
And he fouls this one off. Now another 1-2. And he will strike him out. 10 now in the ball game, and the inning is over. Next for the Dodgers, Gavin Lux will start things out in their half. For the 6th as they look to shake things up here for a lineup that quite frankly has been non-existent to date.
No doubt about that, Matt. They've been completely overmatched to this point. 1 hit through 5 innings. I mean, what else can you say about the pitching they faced other than it's been fantastic? We'll see if that continues as we approach the later inning.
Grounded back up the middle. And that is through into center field for a 1-out single.
You take a look at the numbers up to this point. You see he's only given up 2 hits so far today, so he's been hitting his spots all game long. Remains to be seen if he can keep that shutout intact going forward, but I'm not betting against him.
Grounder down the line at third, but a foul ball here, 0-1. As a look, now the pitch. Now he gets on top of one here and chops it foul right at home plate. Down the third baseline. To second for 1. On to first, it's a double play as their woes. Here's Buster Posey now. He'll start the 7th, and Dan, as a former pitcher yourself, you must be enjoying this. Lots of good pitching and defense today.
Well, that's one of the keys. We're seeing a lot of strikes. We're seeing a lot of swings. We're seeing some great plays on defense. This has been a snappy one up to this point.
0-2, the count to Posey. And he struck him out. And there's strikeout number 11 in the ballgame. Next to bat for the Giants, Mike Yastrzemski. He's 1 for 2 in the ballgame. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Hey, from a pitcher's standpoint, sometimes the greatest pitch is the slider that backs up. He got away with that one, but he wants that thing to bury down the way.
And he's just rolling right now, and even dozen strikeouts for him in the ballgame. So 2 away now in the San Francisco 7th, and that brings in the outfielder Hunter Pence. No balls and 1 strike. And here's a swing and a miss that time by Pence as he falls behind here, 0-2.
Hey, and the beat goes on. That's number 8.
Protecting on 0-2, so we'll do it again. 0-2 count, and the pitch. And he's got another one. 13 strikeouts now. Next up is Max Muncy. 0 for 2 here to start the afternoon.
Starting to run out of time. They haven't been able to score.
A swing and a drive to center field. That one's got a chance. And as Dodger fans have heard for years, she is out of here.
And some guys just have a knack for the dramatic. He comes up in a big spot and just cranks one out of here to even the score. Not a bad time to hit your first homer of the year, huh?
Now a shot out toward the alley in right center. Running hard. He's digging for second. And your go-ahead run is in at second base with nobody out. He's got himself a double. Well, they were having their troubles with his heater early, but not this time.
Yeah, after a while, the good hitting team is going to start catching up on that hard stuff. You can see that he tracks this thing all the way and just rips it to the wall. He's in the second with a double.
And he is in there at third as the possible go-ahead score. Digging in, Jock Peterson. He comes in 0 for 2 thus far. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. But that'll stay in the park as it's off the wall. As he arrives at second without a play, as a run is also in, and with it, they take the lead.
Boy, those have to feel really good, Dero. You get late in the game, you come up with a big RBI base hit right here to give your team the lead.
Yeah, no one remembers that ground ball with eyes in the top of the second inning. You want to show up when the game is on the line. Can you quiet your emotions down, take the crowd out of it, and slow yourself down enough to come through? And that's exactly what he did.
Out in front of it, strike one. Now the 0-1. Line down the left field line. But this is going to get foul. Looking to keep this a one-run game. The pitch. Smoked on the ground left side. And despite being down 0-2, he delivers anyway with a big base hit.
Boy, that's a big RBI right there to give this team a 2-run cushion going into the late innings. And it always makes it easier on the opposing pitcher to know they have a 2-run lead.
Yeah.
Well, the play's been made, and that retires this. Into the box now, Mauricio Dubon. It was a backwards K, a strikeout looking for him in his last at-bat. And a fastball's in there for strike one.
That elevated fastball right there. That is the biggest change in the game today for me. When I first came up, a lot of guys working that Greg Maddux east to west.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Struck him out and make it 14 punch-outs now in the game.
Matt, just about everything he's doing is working. All of his pitches, great command, great location. And the big key, with 2 strikes, he's attacking the zone.
First pitch hacking here, and that's the first strike. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
Man, this dude is locked in on the mound. He's throwing each pitch with confidence.
Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His third punch out of the game. Wilmer Flores will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. And that misses for ball 1. We'll attempt to put the ball in play for a change here with the first 2 guys going down on strikes to start the inning. Swing and a laser off into foul territory. To 1-2 now. Looking to set down the side on strikes. Here it comes. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. Tough curveball that time, but he's able to make a little contact to keep this at-bat going. And he struck him out. 16 for the ball game, and the inning. Marlene Garcia is out from the bullpen now, as he'll get the call here on opening day.
Number 97, Marlene Garcia.
Kike Hernandez is going to grab a bat here as he looks to try to set the table in the bottom of the 8th as they look for some insurance. Just able to get a piece of that for strike 1. He'll lead it off for the boys in blue here in the 8th at Dodger Stadium. Again, another foul ball. Set to deliver on 0-2. Here it comes. And there's a base hit on the line.
Hey guys, that's an excellent job right there. That's a back foot slider. Usually those are kryptonite for most batters, and he's able to fight it off, keep his hands inside the baseball, and deliver a base hit.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. Loud contact by Mookie and a ball carrying well to left field. Not quite out of here. It's off the out-of-town scoreboard. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
This thing stays in the park, but let me tell you something. He absolutely crushed this thing. This park is no bandbox. It takes a lot to get one out of here, and he almost does it. It carried a long time and hit it halfway up the wall for a long double.
He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. From the belt, kicks and deals. Grounded to first. Belt has it, and he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next to the Dodgers.
Into the box, Justin Turner. He hit a 2-bagger and later scored in his previous plate appearance. First pitch coming. Here it is. Turner swings, and it's a very well hit ball to left. Gone!
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
And that finds its way through for a base hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, D-Row, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is, have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
And that'll get over the wall, so forget about sending the runner. It'll be second and third now with only 1 away. Here's Corey Seager. He hits here in a spot where he might be able to put this one out of reach.
Yeah, Matt, down 5, another run across here could very well put.
And the runner from third crosses the plate. Now the throw comes in to hold that second runner at third, so they're at the corners now with still only 1 away.
He wasn't letting that one go. Jumped on the first pitch right there and drove it into the outfield for a base hit.
There's 1. Relay to Felt. They get 2, and that'll end the inning. Another good inning here for the Dodgers. Tony Gonsolin comes on from the pen, hoping to finish this one off here in the top of the 9th. First offering on its way. And we kick off the 9th inning with a swinging strike here. 0-1.
Big fastball is definitely this guy's MO coming out of the bullpen.
Got him. And that's the 3rd time we've written a K next to his name in this one. Settling in now, Evan Longoria. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. No balls and a strike to count. Gonsolin uses a split-fingered fastball as one of his weapons of choice in the arsenal. He can really be very deceptive when that pitch is working, and I'd imagine as a hitter it's always in the back of your mind. And he strikes him out as well, so make it back-to-back punch-outs here to the first 2 men he faces out of the bullpen. Starts him out with a curveball for a strike. In line for the victory is Clayton Kershaw should the lead hold. Now what's left of this crowd this afternoon gets to their feet. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Well, we emphasized earlier in the telecast what a lift it can be to win on opening day, but what do you really think this means, D-Row?
Well,